Daniel Defense DDM4 version 11 lightweight, 4,500 rounds behind us, and welcome back to the program. As always, nice to have you. Paul, weather is screwing around with us. Today it's warmer than the last time I was playing with this rifle, and we had zero problems. Absolutely outstanding performance on the Daniel Defense part. It's still in the 30s, it's a frozen ground, but it's not negative 10 or 20 how it was. By the way, guys, there was a question about the lube. I was using a G96, and that G96 is rated for the cold temperatures. I'll post the picture of the back of the bottle so you guys can see it. So, you know, whatever was happening was happening. We didn't have any problems today with the rifle, and it is warmer. And you know, on the same token, I want to say, because some people were saying, well, the Daniel Defense is having a harder time because you know, when we were testing at Palmetto State Armory, it wasn't that cold. True, you know, but that's the beauty of the farm. That's the beauty of Midwest. We are here and the weather is changing, guys. So kudos to Daniel Defense that is, you know, plowing through the weather as it is. But as far as the performance, Paul, you had flawless today, flawless. We had some fun, we did some exercises with the rifle, put some pressure on the magazines, and absolutely nothing. This is the way how I want to see this rifle working, because let's be honest, you're paying $1,500, so you expect that the thing will continue to work and plow through the rounds, and it is. Today, zero issues. Also, I'm looking at the rail. Paul, let me check. Absolutely nothing. So that rail is holding up right now, and I especially ask you for the push-ups so we can put some pressure on the rail, but everything is looking fine. No issues whatsoever, and that rail is durable. As you can see, all the marks from you know, from the drops and everything on the rocks and everything, but it's not deformed. See, you got some dents, but it's not like it's collapsing. Remember, we had one really bad situation when one of the rails got caught in the wheels and got smashed. But I suspect that even with these key mats, where the key mats are really weakening the structure compared to the M-lock slots, but even with this is a solid rail. But as always, enough with the bullshit talk. Let's dive inside, Paul. I'll pass the magazine to you. Of course, the weapon is checked and it's empty. I'll have to remove my glove for this shit to pull out the pins. But rifle continues to work. Oh my God, look at this, guys. As always, I'll wipe it off. I got the rack. I'll wipe it off from oil. This is like, we really keep the rifles lubricated. It's not the issue with, you know, lack of lubrication. Just like we check for the temperature. We check for the temperature every 5-6 magazines, because the idea is to not kill those rifles, but to see, you know, how they're going to look after the mileage put up through the rounds. Paul, can I see that bolt carrier group? And again, for the pictures, I'll wipe it out nicely, guys, so we can have even better look. But let's see what's happening. First, front of the bolt. That's absolutely fine. I always look at those locking locks, because, you know, if you will have some shearing off or something, that means that the system is working hard, but that's perfectly fine. Also, gas keys. Gas keys are looking, look how nicely it's stocked. It's looking good. I don't see anything happening here. Let me pull out the pin. Okay, I'll put it on the side somewhere here so we'll not lose that little small part. I'm always scared to death with those getting. Okay, firing pin again. Yeah, that thing is dirty, and that's normal. You know, you shoot 1,000 rounds, you know they're going to get dirty. Firing pin, Paul, tip. I see nothing.
That's fine.
That's absolutely fine.
Yep.
Back of the firing pin is looking perfectly fine. Let me pull out the, if it will twist, cam pin. Yeah, hold on to it. Cam pin. This again requires the intervention, because I can see shit. from it. All right, look at all that deposit, gunk deposit. See how it grew? Guys, this is just amazing. It's hard to see on the pictures, but you can tell that this is a real thickness right now, and it just continues to grow. But I don't see, you got the just the regular wear out marks. I don't see anything, no cracks, no nothing on the camping. Looks good to me. Gas rings are looking good too. Rifle has no problems with cycling. That's not an issue at all. This is all looking good to me.
Yeah.
I have no complaints, Paul. Absolutely. And the bolt carrier, this is just again, look at inside what's happening there.
I feel sorry for you.
It's such a shame because the camera, is impossible to catch this with the camera, guys, but the amount of the dirt inside is just staggering. But everything is looking here good. I don't see anything on the bolt carrier. Really perfectly fine. You know what, Paul? I have an idea. Let's pull out the spring. We'll energize it. Up pin and buffer. And look at this. Let's see how we're doing here. Look. Oh my God. Oh my God. And the spring is still in one piece. Some people, I'm pulling out the spring because some people were saying, well, maybe the coils got, smashed or anything. I don't see anything wrong with the Recoil spring. Everything is looking good, and the buffer is good too. There's not that much, to be honest with you. It's perfectly fine. It's looking perfectly fine. On some of them, you can see sometimes they're getting, smashed, hit from the bolt carrier, but this one is doing really good. So not much happening here. And let's have a look at the lower receiver. Because, again, no problems with the trigger this time. So whatever was happening on that disconnector, I think so the problem went away, and that's a good sign because you don't want to be annoyed by it. And trigger is actually nice.
Yeah.
For the factory trigger like this, trigger is actually nice, no issues whatsoever. And I don't want to even look into the chamber. I don't want to even look into the chamber. This is interesting because we are approaching that 5,000 mark, and the amount of the dirt is just staggering. And I'm suspecting, yes, you can push those rifles farther and farther without cleaning, but guys, let's not get stupid.
Yeah.
Right? At some point, you want to clean the rifle because it is just nasty down there. This is like someone is having a party and they keep throwing up inside. It's just absolutely crazy. At some point, before we will finish, we'll take the rifle back for the accuracy test, and we'll see how's this performing with the accuracy. But in the previous episode, I posted the video from the 600 yards plus, and that group was freaking amazing from the Sierra Match King ammo.
Yeah.
So that's a good barrel. Basically, that's really accurate. But I don't see anything, Paul. Nothing.
No.
It's just wear off marks. But you expect this to be at this point. So other than this, I don't see. The rifle is full of dents and scratches, but that's normal. We abuse the rifles, but the rifle continues to work, and so far so good. I'm not going to say anything yet. We still got the rounds to go.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed. And guys, I understand that some of you are rooting against the Daniel defense, but really, all we do is we report what's happening with each thousand. It's not like we're coming to the farm today. We're going to fuck something up. Really, we just report what happened. So take it for whatever it is.
Yeah.
Right. Hi, thanks for watching. Let us know if you have any questions.